Good morning, John Q. This is the United States of Amnesia, broadcasting today as every day from somewhere between memory and forgetfulness. Today's headline: Mi casa es no su casa. You know how they used to say Rome wasn't built in a day? Well, it sure as hell looks like Washington's being remade in a year. And the timing couldn't be better, because we're doing all of this just in time for America's 250th anniversary, the birth of a nation. Or, seeing how things are presently going, maybe its wake. But let's not get pessimistic. The good news is that in the meantime, while our wannabe emperor learns to play the violin before he starts the fire sale, we're going to have ourselves a ballroom. We're going to have ourselves gold-plated horses. We're going to have ourselves a triumphal arch, which, considering all these years he suffered from bone spurs, the man deserves some compensation. And even though we don't actually have a Circus Maximus yet, we're going to have ourselves an MMA cage fight right on the White House lawn. Hell, I like entertainment as much as the next guy. But I always thought the People's House was supposed to honor heads of state, Medal of Honor recipients, astronauts, Kennedy Center honorees. Apparently, I missed the meeting where we decided to mirror Pax Romana with Pax Americana. What the hell is going on? We've got the arch, we've got the gold-plated horses, we've got the spectacle. The only thing missing is a fellow in a toga announcing the undercard. And judging from the caliber of appointments he's made so far, he may already be in the cabinet. And here's the part nobody's talking about. Who's paying for all this gold-plated shit? Because if I remember correctly, somebody else was supposed to pay for the wall. And we know how that turned out. So who's paying for the ballroom? Who's paying for the horses? Who's paying for the arch? I don't know. Maybe it'll get folded into the next big, beautiful bill. Or maybe we'll just put it on the American Express and let our grandchildren sort it out. Or our great-grandchildren, or their great-grandchildren. I mean, that's usually the bipartisan solution, isn't it? Pass the buck. And then what? Because sooner or later, somebody else is going to move into the White House. What happens then? Do we spend another few $1 billion scraping all this stuff back off again? Do we ungold the horses? Turn Trump's palace back into the People's House? Probably so. I mean, that's government for you. First we pay to put it on, then we pay to take it off. Then we hold investigations to explain why the hell we put it on in the first place. Then we hold more investigations to explain why we took it off. And somehow the taxpayers get billed for all of it. Now look, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe every republic eventually decides it needs gold-plated horses, gold-plated toilet seats, a triumphal arch, a ballroom, and a cage fight to celebrate its anniversary. Maybe that's how we make America great again. Who knows, maybe it's in the Constitution somewhere and I just skipped the page, or maybe it was written in invisible ink. But I don't think so. Because the White House doesn't belong to one man. It doesn't belong to one party. It doesn't belong to one administration. It belongs to us. You and me, John Q. The People's House. Our house. And that's why today's headline will remain the same, except for maybe a little adjustment. Mi casa es no su fucking casa. A word to the wise. Truth is virtue, amnesia is sin. Remember.